Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? It is 7:34 in Chicago. Happy New Year. 2026 has reared its head. All right, so here we go again. All right, so we'll see. Coming in this morning. We get a little tech pop coming up here. All right, Qs are popping up. Qs taking out yesterday's highs. Interestingly enough, right? There was your day. It was kind of shaky day as it was, man, with the doji stuck inside. But taking that up today now. All right. Sorry, day. Where's my day? Oh, here. Okay, here. All right. So I changed things around again. I didn't even tell you. All right. Day, week, month, year. All right, gonna keep an eye on the year here as we get our new bars popping in this morning. Okay, so look at that big red down, big move to the downside here, and now coming back and taking day up here. So pretty spunky there for the triple Qs on the move. All right. So tech's better, metals are better, man. Silver taking out some highs from like the mid 1970s, guys. All right, so this is a puker down and then right back up again, guys, taking it right back up. All right, so 66.91 looks like it's going to take day up again. So there was a 2-2 gapper day down. It looks like they're going to triangle that right back up. All right, so look for that move back up to the upside on silver. And gold is better this morning too, GLD. Gold is trading at 401.81, closed at 936. All right, so 401. We're not quite getting out of this whole pattern here, but we're going to be inside here around 401 and change. All right, so little gapper up around the gold and the metals and Freeport, which are copper. Better here as well now today. 50.79, no, 51.53, guys, 51.53. All right, so taking that, looking to take that day up. It's going to be stuck inside that 2-day pattern though with that 3-2. All right, so that's where the strength seems to be coming from this morning. We got the metals and we got some tech stocks that are moving up higher here. All right, a couple of names that I can show you right off the bat here. Micron better today. All right, Micron 293.14 from 285.41. Back up to the highs there. Not quite. All right, so we're stuck inside that 2-day pattern with that shooter came back down. All right, and we're trading here currently around 293 bucks. All right, so we're inside this little right inside in here is where we're going to be opening up. All right, so 293, slightly taking day up on Micron. But showing a little bit more strength. That Western Digital, man. Western Digital was trading. Oh my God, I don't want to talk about it. All right, Western Digital 176.20 from 172, so up about $4 and change here. 177.09 doesn't get us outside the day, but Western Digital coming back up on some strength. All right, so we'll look to see if we could take out that high, which was 177. We're trading at 176.30 right now. 176.30 on your Western Digital. All right, that one's better. SanDisk is better. SNDK. SanDisk popping up this morning too. Closed at 237.38. You're back up to 241. So we're taking day up. This is going to be the 2122 back up. You are still going to be stuck inside that 2-day pattern. So watch out for the 2-day patterns. If they can't seem to get there, you might see some exhaustion risk here. All right. It's been pretty. We've been pretty nasty here the last few days. I mean, the market has kind of reversed itself a little bit, and we can see that when we look in the SPY, and we look at the weekly. Okay, we see it. All right, 2-1 inside. Couldn't break it, and now this morning coming back up. We're at 685, guys. All right, so we're stuck inside on the one on the weekly, and same thing here, right? 687.43 to get out. So we're still $2 and change to try to get out of the SPY. So, but back inside on the day here at 685. All right, 685 handle now. We'll see what happens from there. I do have some numbers there, I think, on some support levels on there. I'm a little bit lower here because we've just made this move to the downside. 671 and a quarter. 671 and a quarter. All right. I'm coming back into this area down here. All right, so we'll see. This I'm leaving it. I'm leaving some room in there, but I think there is need for some room in there. All right, so there's your SPY, your diamonds. You know they're always lagging, but they're up a better here. They're up $2 and change. They closed at 48.57. We are not getting outside that day as yet. And to get out of the day now, we're going to have to get up through 483.81. All right, so we didn't get that high yet. I don't think we even got that high on the overnights as well. All right, so I'm kind of watching them right now. Futures are coming back down a little bit as we speak. When I came in, they were higher. When I came in, SPY was up there at 686.70. And now they've pulled back into 685.67. So about 80 cents since I came in that they came back in a little bit. All right. So moving around, but we're going to be inside day no matter what we look, except for the Qs. Qs are going to be taking that day up. We'll see what they're doing right now. Where I lost them here. All right. Trading around 620.26, 620.26. All right, so on your triple Qs, you're coming back in a little bit, all right? QQQ, sorry about that. QQQ, you want to give it to me or not? All right, so there's your daily right there. All right, 619, 620.27, still hovering above day. All right, so that's where our futures lay. All right, we're being led by tech. I see Microsoft. Microsoft moved up and then it's come back in, so kind of chopping around. One that's a standout is Tesla. Tesla's looking pretty good this morning here. Closed at 449, up $6 and change. All right, so looking to take that one day back. Still not taking day up here on that one either. We're still chasing 456.65. All right, so we're going to be close to Tesla trying to take day up, and with the two week down. All right, so did a lot of damage to the month. Now we're going to get a new month, and we're going to be right inside here. We're in this 455 area. All right, so we're going to get a new month inside here, and then we're going to get a new year inside here, and we're going to look. I'll be checking out the quarters as well. All right, exciting. You get all new time frames across the board. All right, so interestingly enough, we'll see. Nike still continues to hold its strength. It got even higher, got up to 64, and there's really. I put out some names on our sectors, and XLP is still garbage. They're staying down. We're looking to see if staples start to make a move to the upside. Just horrible, and they've been down and out forever. So we'll see if those themes start to change. I did do a video on those on Wednesday, I believe. And so we'll see. I'm watching those other stocks we've been looking. We're looking at Rocket Lab. I'm watching Raytheon. All right, we're watching General Dynamics and Palantir. Palantir's a little bit higher this morning. All right, so no real movement there either. I'd like to see a little bit of a move breaker down coming down this morning here, but we'll see. Crude kind of crapped out again here, back down to 1906. All right, so crude continues to stay under pressure, and there we go, 2-2 down, lower again today now, breaking the day down on the Yuko, coming back down. All right, so we'll see. A couple of mentionables. Two that I really like. I like Cisco and I like Apple. I think I told you that before. I'm reiterating again. You got an outsider here on Cisco, so I want Cisco to come down. Okay, that's what I want. All right, we got a 212. 212 down on the weaker, and we're a little slightly higher here, 77.11. Not much to talk about there's this morning. All right, but Cisco, and then there's that Apple struggling to get back up to 288. Didn't really get hit as hard as some of these other tech stocks, some of these AI stocks. So we'll see what goes out in there. Google, somebody put out a recommendation on Google calling it for 380ish. All right, so trading at 317 right now. That's going to take a day upper here on Google. A little better news on there. All right, so Google a little bit better. Meta kind of flat. 660 trading 663. It's up about $2 and change. Nvidia is up by about $1, or no, up a little more than that here. All right, so Nvidia up about $2.78, coming back up. Nvidia being a little better, right? So the diamonds kind of lulling. SPY trying to get back up and taking that day, and then you got tech leading the charge this morning. Microsoft popping up a little bit here. Was higher now, 487 and change. Now she's looking to take day up here at 488.20, and she's $3 off of there. So stuck in here at 485 right now. You're going to be opening up right inside the middle of the day on Microsoft. Was higher, and it crapped out. It's trying to lift again here slightly. All right. Some of those cloud stocks, Autodesk, not much to talk about these guys either. But 297.63, you're slightly higher here on Autodesk. All right, that was a crapper down day. And where we're trading at right now here, 297.63. All right, so 297.63, we're going to be inside day there with Autodesk. And then Salesforce, real good article in the Barron's magazine, if anybody reads that one. Real nice report there. Shooter down on the week. All right, so we talked about the exhaustion risk that we keep running into, and you know it's real. You know what I'm saying? So 265.83 right now. Yesterday's lows were 264.39, so we're hovering above that. We'll see if Salesforce can try to make another push here. I think I think every time it's gonna come up here for now. I think I talked about that. I think that once we get through all this, and you know, looking at AI, you know, I don't even know how the first quarter comes out over AI here. Be interesting to see. They have kind of stalled out completely. Now Google maybe can pick up the charge here and start get something going. Nvidia is a little better today, but every time they get running, man, they just kind of run out of steam. All right, so Amazon's a little bit higher right now. So we're coming in with an up morning. You know, I'm in some positions. I'm looking for a move to the upside. You know, if they give me up enough today, I'll let them have them. All right, I need to get paid. I need to get paid. All right, so we'll see. We'll see that what's going to happen there. I think that Boeing. I'm going to keep talking to you about Boeing a lot. I think it's great, and I think it's going to continuation now. Shooter down here on the week, but the month holding up real nice. You're going to get a new month and a new year right inside here, guys. All right, so need to come bring that in green and start it fresh. All right, and we'll see. All right. Let's go through some of the sectors. So what's moving this morning? Utilities are a little bit better, even with the energy down. But 42.74 here, trading slightly higher, up about a dime from yesterday's highs. at 43.01. So we're actually going to be inside there. All right, but just a little bit better this morning from yesterday's close. All right, so XLU is a little better. XLY is a little better. Discretionaries are a little bit better this morning. Closed at 119.41. They're trading around 120 right now, up about 60 cents. All right, so we'll see. We'll keep an eye on that group and see if anything starts to move. We got McDonald's, Starbucks, Shake Shack, all that business. Chipotle Mexican Grill, Nike, that whole group in there, Macy's, another one that kind of fell apart. And just trying to find some things that might move today. There's a little one. Check out my gapper list. It's pretty good. I think I had a pretty good gapper list today. Couple other ones here that I'm watching. HYMC, this guy here, this Highcroft, nice monther. All right, nice up on the year. 2-1 inside the week, and kind of a chop, but it hasn't filled that gap yet. But coming back up a little bit here, 24.60 this morning, guys, 24.60. All right, so we're taking day up. We're looking to try to take day up here, looking for that 2-1-2 back up. Let's see if HYMC can get going. Here's another one that I'm watching here, man. This one kind of got away from me a little bit. Came out, crapped out at the end of the day. I mean, I should have been buying it on the close on Wednesday. This thing fell apart. This is, again, it's made an incredible move to the upside from, $10 or wherever she was down here at $11. All right, so boom. All right, so gap. There's a gap there. 80% of them do fill. All right, so the wait. Don't be running after any of this business. All right, these stocks should come back down a little bit for us. All right, but this PL, it's been showing a little bit of muscle. And then a couple of months today, maybe we keep an eye on BBAI. These guys fell apart on the Big Bear. Still tied into the all in the AI trade. 2-2 finished the day stuck in the middle with you. It's slightly higher by about 20 cents. Not taking day up or anything, but just keep an eye on that one. And then SoundHound really got pounded down. Back down to that $9 handle. Now coming back up today, 10.17, guys. So taking a day up on SoundHound. Maybe this thing can make a move here. BBAI and SoundHound, they kind of hang out together. So maybe, and I'm not saying, I'm talking a serious maybe on that one. All right. So Nike is starting to pull back a little bit, 63.95. The most of the AI stocks that had moved up, they are now gone flat, and there's not much doing there. I think Apple's showing a little bit of muscle, and Microsoft is trying to get a little bit better. All right. So that's where we are, man. All right. So we got a little bit of a tech pop this morning. Gold and silver, forget about it. Taking out 1977 highs on the silver, so no stopping that. And then on our SPX, I got some numbers for you, and I'll leave you be. All right, SPX. What do I got here today? So to the upside, I'm at 69.15. All right, so coming back with the 2-day upper here. All right, I'm actually going to 69.15, so I'm right in between this range right in here. All right, that would be 69.21. I'm saying 69.15, whereas I think where we find some exhaustion risk around 69.15. And then breaking back down on the lower side, I'm back down to 68.40. All right, 68.40. So this is 68.35, slightly higher around there. So somewhere right around this 68.40 area, I think that's where we get some resistance, and that would take the day back down on the SPX. All right, looks like we're going to be inside day pretty handily at 68.45. All right. So, yeah, and I'm at 68.40, so I'm just above that, all right? And we're trying to get back up to 69.15. All right, that would get us up, taking day out. All right, so, and then diamonds, QQQ, I should say, QQQ. My support level is down here at 609 and change. Not moving that number from where it is right now. This is 2 back down, but taking day up here, guys. All right, so 620, much better now. All right, I was going to put a number up coming back up, and I'm keeping this space open because we had some decent moves. We move $5-6, but you don't even move 1%. So watch the percentages, all right, as much as you watch how much goes up and how much goes down. All right, Salesforce is starting to pop back up a little bit. We'll see if anything comes out of that. All right, so tech better, SPY following, diamonds. They're just doing their thing. See if anything happens there. And then I'll pick you up around lunchtime. All right, we'll see what this day is going to bring, and watch for your new time frames. All right, we're going to get a new year, a new quarter, new month, new week, new day. All right, so everything. All right, so be good.